Hey everybody, I'm back with my girl Lisa. Please give her a hand. Hey Lisa, welcome back.
Hi.
Thank you for coming back to do this with me. Today we are going to do a video of what we learned in 2024 and what our goals are for 2025. And I actually have to give Lisa some major credit. She's the one that came up with this idea and I loved it, so thank you.
No problem.
Would you like to go first?
Sure. Number one, I learned that I missed Special Olympics so much that I went back going into it, and I'm gonna be starting basketball soon. I miss the sports, and I miss the people, and I miss getting out and being around people like me.
And please remember, we will have future videos where we interview Lisa on this channel because I want to know about it and I want to know she's having fun and just check in on my bestie.
Mm-hmm. Your number one?
I've learned that I really found my calling with motivational speaking and I want to keep doing it and that I'm good at it. I'm not perfect. I could always get better, but I found my calling.
And I'll keep pushing you to keep doing it because that's your goal. So.
Yeah, that and you're my stylist.
Even though I'm not into fashion.
Yeah, but she's still my stylist.
I'm a leggings and a shirt girl and keep it moving.
Yep.
Okay. My number two. Are you all done?
Yeah.
I just don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I learned that I'm really into arts and crafts now. That's what I've been into. But also I always been into books. I'm a huge book nerd. But I've been reading different types of books because before it was just romance and fantasy. But I've been into like people's lives and stuff like that.
Yeah. And my number two is I want to read more. I do read. I do like to read, but I would like to get more into it.
Okay, you're all set?
Yep.
Okay. Number three. I learned two big lessons this year. And number three is about friendship. I learned that even though how much you love a person and how much you try your best to show them that how much you love them every day, and you embrace their flaws and you embrace your flaws, it won't be enough for them to know you as a person.
Yep.
And I learned that I like and need a friendship like my 5 best friends I had since middle school. Because I know what they need and want, and they don't give me mixed signals.
Yeah.
Like, this is a kind of like a long expansion, but so people can understand. When we were in school and we had a problem, we all would sit at the table, listen and talk it out, and then when we know we're all good and we're ready to leave the table, we'd leave it at the table and didn't take it with us.
Exactly.
And move on.
Yep.
And the main thing for me was I know what they want and need. I'm not gonna know when someone says you're a good friend, and then says, well, if you scoot up one time,
yeah,
we're done. Because when I do screw up, I own up my mistakes. I want to fix it. Yeah. I want to do my best to show you I didn't change. I just had a bad night, especially. I'm a person that doesn't like conflict. I don't like fights. So if I'm going to you picking fights for silly stuff, obviously I don't feel good.
Yep. And my two things were my goals for 2025. The things that I've learned, and I kind of did this out of order, I'm sorry, was the first thing I learned is if you have a friendship, whether it's a relationship of dating wise or just friendship, it's okay to walk away. It doesn't make you a bad person. Sometimes people are just in your life for a season, and sometimes they're in your life forever. But it's okay to walk away, and I think a lot of people don't walk away when they know they should, just because we're afraid. It's not okay. It is okay to walk away. And my second one is to trust my gut, because I've got a good gut, but I've also got good family and good friends around me, and if I'm good with them, just trust your gut on things. If they don't feel right, whether whatever the situation may be, then they're strict to that, and it's okay. I mean, I'm sure we all do it where we don't trust our gut or we second guess. It's okay to trust your gut. So those are the things I've learned. The big two things. It's okay to walk away from a toxic relationship, and it's trust your gut, because your gut will never lead you wrong.
Right. And just to add on mine's, I have 5 best friends since middle school, 25 years. Do the math, but please don't say the answer. But we had our ups and downs. We were always, when we were in middle school, because the drama.
Yeah.
Other friends and stuff. But my friend group, what I liked, when we had a problem with another one in our group, didn't bring the others around. It was just between them.
Yep.
And my friends and I had really ups and downs because of other friends groups trying to break us up. And we were always able to come back.
Yeah.
We might not talk for a little bit, but we always knew how much we cared and loved each other, so we always came back. Middle school, I was in normal classes in middle school, and it was always drama. And it was not fun. But my 5 best friends said we love each other, we're going to fix this, and we always did.
Yeah.
But we also made sure it wasn't the same mistakes over and over again, or patterns, or habits.
Yeah.
When we messed up, our mistakes one time and kept it that way.
Yep.
We knew not to keep making the same mistakes.
Yeah.
And I liked about my friendships with them is because when I was first diagnosed in 2007 with my thyroid, I was because I had happy, sad moods because of my thyroid. It mimics mental health, but it's not. It's hormone balance. And I came to them and said, I didn't change.
Yeah.
They found out what was wrong. I'm on a pill, and I'm back to me. And they said they could tell it was a health problem because you were doing things you normally wouldn't do.
Exactly.
You were fighting about the serious things that you would think were petty.
Exactly.
And you're the kind of person that doesn't like conflict, and you don't go and fight with people when you feel like you had a problem or try to fix things. You come in calm and positive and say, did I take this wrong, or did you take it this wrong when I said something?
Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
And when I was sick, I would come out hard, and my friend Angie, this is a funny story. My friend Angie and I were out of high school, and when I was diagnosed with it, I went to her and said, "You know what? You're being very high school. I'm trying to fix this with you." And there was nothing. I thought she was mad at me. And she goes, "I'm not even mad at you." And okay, I'm high school, you bitch. Sorry for the word. Sorry. And I'm like, she goes, "I can tell you don't feel good because you're not making sense."
Yeah, that's a funny story.
And she was like, "I know you don't feel good and I know you don't mean it because you show me every day that you love me."
Yeah.
And she knows I'm that kind of person. If I don't like somebody or dislike somebody and I don't want to be in their life, I'm not going to be in your life.
Yeah.
And that stuff that I do for people, I wouldn't do if I didn't like you.
Yeah. I can say that from experience, and I've only been friends with Lisa for 3 years, and I can tell you that's how she is. But another thing I've also, not that I've learned this year, but I've been reminded that it's okay to have like a core group of friends and then just, get along with other people, but it's okay to have your small core group of friends.
Right.
And one thing I'm excited for, and I hope Lisa doesn't mind me saying this, but I'm excited for 2025 of our friendship getting even stronger, even though it's pretty much strong, because although Lisa and I don't share everything online, we joke with our family that, are we sure we weren't separated at birth? Like, our birth stories are, what would you say, pretty much identical?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for this year to build an even stronger friendship with Lisa and my other friends as well. But yeah, definitely a stronger friendship with Lisa.
And all I wanted to add to this last thing was, Pretty knows I don't like drama.
Nope,
because
she doesn't.
If she has a problem with somebody else, I say keep it with you.
Yep.
And work it with them. It's between you all.
Yep.
Or I don't want to be part of it.
Yep. She'll give me her opinion, but she'll be like, this is ultimately your thing you have to deal with.
I say I'm not really the person you should be talking to about, because you need to talk to the person that you need to talk to, not me.
Yep.
Has nothing to do with me.
Yep. Exactly. Although she has helped me get my words out straight, because sometimes when I'm frustrated with things, I can get my thoughts all jumbled. So, yeah. Those are my goals: are to read more in 2025, get an even better friendship with Lisa, and do more speaking engagements. And also probably to get out a little bit more. I can't do Special Olympics. We'll get into that in a later video, so I'm going to kind of live through Lisa. But I'm very, very proud of her for doing that. I've said it before, we will be interviewing her. And I've also learned the lessons that I need to of 2024, which is it's okay to walk away, trust your gut, and just have faith in yourself, because I think sometimes we don't always have faith in ourselves.
My last two things that I learned was my hypothyroidism.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I take the pill away and get the blood test done once a year. I'm good, because I do what I need to do. But because of an infection I got because I had post-nasal drip for my allergies. Then I got stuff for it, but then it turned into an infection.
Yep.
And then it affected my thyroid, because that's where all the inflammation was.
Yep.
and it affected their thyroid. And it made my thyroid go low.
Yes.
And I learned that not everybody's going to be understanding, because if it's a health issue, it doesn't mean...
It's a health issue, but...
and it's going to get fixed doesn't mean I'm going to change.
It's a health issue, but it's hard to explain to some people when they can't see the health issue. So it's just, and I'm not trying to speak for you, but it's a reminder that some people can't understand health problems when they can't see it.
Right. And I'm thankfully with my friends for 25 years, they know me enough when they're like, oh, she's not being herself because it's a health problem. Because that's not her. The way she's acting, it's not her.
Yep.
Because I've been there for every ups and downs in their life.
Yeah.
My best friend, her parents are like my parents too. Her father has dementia, and it's heartbreaking, and I'm there as much as I can for her.
Yeah.
And if I was such a hateful person, I wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think this is a good video, and I thank Lisa for coming up with the idea.
But what I was gonna say about that was it's not like if I went to Starbucks and I didn't have my cake, they didn't have my cake pop. My body's not working.
Yep.
So I have to keep in mind, even though you had friends for years and years, you would think, they know me. They know what I said I didn't mean, and it's not true what I said, and that's not how I feel. I just said it out of anger.
Yep.
It's not always going to be the case.
Yeah.
And then my last thing is self-health. Self-love, self-love, because I went through my problem and I lost a friend from it. I was second-guessing myself as a person.
Yeah, she was.
And my friends, since 25 years, and my friends out through the years, including Brittany, goes, you're not doing this because you're not going to second guess yourself as a person when you know, and everybody knows that we know you're not a bad person.
Yep, and I without getting into it, I was personally more madder at that person for making Lisa doubt herself, because Lisa's a good person. But I also think it's good for all of us to have self-love, because I think we all forget. So I also want to add that to my list, and I want other people to add that to their list, because I think we can all forget about loving yourself. And I think that's a really important thing to remember, and I'm glad you brought that up.
And my friends are like, if we've been friends for 25 years, if I didn't like your butt, I'll try to be cleaner this time, I wouldn't be your friend.
Yeah.
And
I said that to you.
Up, I go to you. And I've been on Instagram and Twitter one time because a stranger that I knew of, but not personally, I saw they were getting bullied. And I was going after people that were going after them.
Yeah. Because it's not cool to bully anybody, so please.
Well, if I was such a harmful person, I would join the haters.
Yep.
And I had this teacher that said her hardest job was to see her students leave.
Yeah.
Because we had such a bond and everything, she couldn't say goodbye to me. We talk weekly.
Yeah.
After all these years.
I wouldn't be able to say goodbye to you. I'd just be like, see you later.
And I just think it's important to just because opinion of somebody else.
Yep.
It doesn't mean it's true.
Nope.
Might be true to them, but it won't be true to everybody else.
Exactly.
And like I said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. My favorite thing is to help people.
Yep. And she's really good at it, speaking from experience.
Like, this year I saved up money to be able to do the Paper Angel program. And I always wanted to do that. I want to be able to help at least one kid to have Christmas.
Yeah, that is really cool. Because I think we also forget about, like, others. So, yeah. And I will definitely be interviewing Lisa for the Special Olympics. Again, stay tuned for that.
And all I have to do is just my goals after this, but I just don't want to have to second guess myself anymore.
Yeah.
And just know because a person couldn't see you as you are doesn't mean it's true.
Yep.
I'm not perfect, and I own up to my mistakes. I say, here's my list of flaws, and I will tell you what they are.
Yep.
So I'm trying to do everything I can to fix things.
Yes. So, what are your goals in 2025?
My goals is to keep showing people that I am the best person I can be, showing them I love them and do nice things for them every day. Show one act of kindness every day. Hopefully get my first tattoo.
Which, I'm sorry to your mom if she's listening. I will so help with that one.
I hope into volunteer.
Which you'd be awesome at.
And all I wanted to add is, when someone comes to you acting different, please.
Yeah.
Please, it's not always black and white.
Yes. We've said that in the thyroid video, but we want to make sure you know this. We did a video on hyperthyroidism. We've said it. Please, just, if you're not feeling right or your family's not feeling right, it's not always black and white. Be supportive. Please.
Right. And it's important to, I learned, I'm going to add this to my list. I'm not always going to jump the gun, and I'm going to give people grace.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want for people to do, is give me grace.
Yes.
And out of my 39 years of living...
Which I wasn't going to tell how old she was. I want that on the record.
It's what it is. Own up to your age, I guess. I only lost one friend that didn't know me.
Yeah.
And I had to say goodbye to a friend just because our paths were not just going to match up together and we were going different ways. But it was a positive thing. We still keep in contact to this day. We're not friends like we were, but we keep in contact. And I only lost one friend out of 39 years. I think I'm doing pretty damn good.
Yes. So we hope you enjoyed this. I will also link Lisa's Instagram in the comments because she does really do inspirational posts, and she's a sweetheart. So if you're gonna ask for help, I would ask Lisa because she's a total sweetheart. And
I'm very sassy, but I have one of the biggest hearts you can know.
Yes, she does. So I will link her Instagram so that you can follow her. Thank you again, my girl, for coming on the channel with me, and thank you for the idea. I love the video, and here's to getting to do more together in 2025 and building an even stronger friendship.
Exactly.
We hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.